Hello, I am the gaming Trouge. Yesterday, at the time of recording this video, on my music page, DJ Snow, I released a video calling out two individuals, Midnight and the compadres. I didn't think anything would necessarily come from this, given the fact that I am a little nobody that has zero stake in the story as a whole. I'm only covering this story because a friend of mine, who I will not name here, has been copyright abused by these individuals, and so I wanted to help spread not only awareness to it, but also call out the hypocrisy given the fact that they are AI generated channels. So I poked some fun at it, and then they decided on a live stream to react to it. And what's wild about the reaction to my video specifically, they claim that the person that they attacked through copyright couldn't react to any of their content over 30 seconds. Yet my video is well over 30 seconds and they watched a good chunk of that video. So, Midnight, are you abusing copyright? Before we begin, however, I feel like I should clarify this. The main person that is talking in this video is this Lucy person. They're the one with the Lucifer profile picture from Hasbin Hotel. This is just Midnight on an alt. How can I tell? Listen to these two voices. The first one will be Midnight, and the second one will be Lucy.
For the people that are underage, do not join this, because I am going to say some violent things that should not be said on this live stream. It's still an art at the end of the day. Now, you can have your opinions about AI, but my opinion is about this video is it's harassment.
This is pretty common knowledge for anybody that's been following the story for any length of time. But yeah, these two will create alts and fake other accounts and fake other like friends and family members to try to act like this is all one giant huge story when it's just two people. They're not really good at fooling anybody. Even the average Joe can tell that these are the same people. Also, it's hilarious that they are watching this reaction video on a stream. You guys can't hear any of my parts of the video at all. I'm glad to know that these two individuals can't do anything right without it being either used with AI or free streaming software.
First off, nobody has taken down your channel. We don't know who the f you are.
We really don't. We don't know you. We never met you. We ain't never in our life ever met you in a day of our life. In a day broad light, bro.
You are 100% correct. We have never met. We have never had a voice chat. We have never even talked with one another before yesterday when I made this video. But you are still a public figure on the internet. It doesn't matter if we had a conversation beforehand or not. Your breadcrumbs are still on the internet and anyone can talk about you, even if you don't know who they are. Also, I did get threats of people wanting to delete my channel. The other person that was talking in this call also runs these two accounts right here. And look at one of the responses that they gave me. They're wanting to report my entire videos on this subject matter. The videos that was using YouTube's actual tools on mobile in order to stitch videos back and forth. There's nothing to report there. And if your response is, oh, well, you made diss tracks, well, I'm safe to say it, diss tracks are allowed on YouTube. What's that picture of Ollie Noah doing here?
So you stole, you stole her artwork. That is art piece, buddy.
What? What are you talking about?
You're not wrong.
That is, okay, yes, it's AI, but these are OC. That is stealing, dude.
The irony with these people, bro. These people are some of the most stupid people I've ever met on this planet, bro. So, no, showing your profile picture does not mean that I'm stealing art. I'm not saying that I created the art. I'm not saying that I made this. I'm doing far from it. I'm showing that this is the person I am talking about. You know what, by your logic, the Birdman should have been taken out back and shot at because of the fact that he used a picture of a Street Fighter character as his profile picture. Because he doesn't own the Street Fighter character.
How would you like it if someone stole your profile?
You're stupid.
Stealing, you're doing the exact same thing that Wendigo's doing. This goes with anybody in general on YouTube. It don't matter if it's AI. It don't matter if it's someone's art. You don't go and steal someone's profile.
I said it multiple times and it bears repeating with these numbnuts. Commentary is fair game on YouTube. You posted a video to the internet that millions of people can find and watch and react to and talk about. If you don't like that, don't post your videos on a public platform. It's simple logic. Let me ask you a question, Midnight. What do you think copyright actually entails? Like, do you think it's just for like mainstream movies and TV shows? Or do you think that it's like effective with everybody that posts any type of art? Because truth be told, none of us have any sort of copyright when it comes to the art that we create. 9 times out of 10, the art that we create is for fair use. And that's how we are able to get away with the nonsense that we produce here on YouTube. And you threatening that puts a giant hole in the entire YouTube ecosystem by abusing copyright on a channel that's not even monetized.
Okay, but here's the thing. This is my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. If someone took something off of your for 15 seconds or more, and this goes with any content creator, they have every right as an American, no matter what country you are, they have every right to copyright that if they did it one time. Now, if they did it multiple times, then that's where it becomes abuse on that tool.
And you know what? I somewhat agree. You're right. I did kind of drop the gun by saying that she is a abuser. But at the same time, when you think about it, this shouldn't be a thing that anyone should use as any sort of wonder weapon to take down criticism. Like, even the one-time use, it will get people's attention because multiple people just see that as you trying to hide away criticism when that is fair game here on YouTube. But just don't take my word for it. Take theirs.
There is this common agreement. Copyright is a holy sanctum and no blood should be spilled in these halls.
Are you reacting to and transforming a piece of content? But even after all that legal stuff, you have people saying there is just an unspoken agreement between creators. You don't do this, right? And not just between like big colleagues, but especially with small creators.
I never once in my entire YouTube career have thought about claiming or striking anyone because it's the equivalent of like blocking someone on Twitter. It's the equivalent of losing an argument. You just don't do it.
I personally don't care. I've never claimed anybody for copyright. Occasionally, I've asked people who use or edit a lot of my streams to stop or maybe outright hire them.
Now, am I going to go out and issue a content ID claim or a copyright strike or threaten this person? No. I feel pretty humbled that they're watching the content in the first place.
Said in this live stream that Alistair's lid. Randy was right.
This was the part of the stream where I started cracking up because no, I have no idea who this Lynn person is. Alistair is actually someone that you're quite familiar with. I think I pretty much let the cat out of the bag, and the person in question basically made it known that you sent out the copyright strike to them. That was the person. I was using a cover name, you absolute idiot. Now, before you guys say anything, I've did all of this on my own accord. This is my channel, and this is what I've decided to do with it, to expose numbnuts like you. And the reason why I did that on the music platform to begin with is because you're using AI music and propping yourself up as like this huge musician that is like super much bigger than me, but in reality, you're small potatoes that's making crap music. But it is funny how you see me as a threat and you think that I am Wendy when in actuality I'm not. I've actually been on the platform a little bit longer than they have. You can go back on my main page to all the videos that I've produced on this page. It's not like that me and Wendy are like one and the same. We had actual conversations back and forth. Say, because you and Lucy are two different characters, why does Midnight sound a lot like Lucy? It could just be a coincidence.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
Okay, but here, no, here's the thing, buddy. It's not all about the fucking views like Midnight said. So you want to say that she's a fucking fake-ass Wiccan? She is a Wiccan. I know her in real life.
Okay then. If she was a fake Wiccan, why did she been blessing me and been protecting me all this time?
And that's the entire portion of the live stream venting about yours truly. And I gotta say, it got a lot of laughs out of me because of the technical hiccups and the fact that you misconstrued my entire video just completely and dodged all the main points I was bringing up and coming up with random nonsense that I have nothing to do with. This was a good time, and I'm glad that you're sharing the video out with your friends to show them how much of a threat I am to you. So, you know, good job, Midnight. I can't speak for anybody but myself, but I think you guys are the biggest goofballs I've ever seen on this platform, and I had to watch this.
This is art that Camelot made for Trouge before she found out about all of this, and that's why she cut ties with him too. And she doesn't want her art being used on something like this, that is intentionally targeting someone and being malicious. I really appreciated him reaching out and helping her figure this out, honestly, because I could imagine that was probably a scary situation. Like,
so yeah, that's my take on it. Midnight, if you decide to react to this, I mean, by your own definition, you're breaking TOS by doing this, and I doubt you'll actually get to the end of this video, but hey, thank you for the watch time anyway, I do appreciate it. I'm doing this for the sake of YouTube as a platform. I want to spread awareness of the fact that there is abusers out here in the fields that are abusing the YouTube copyright system to take down critics, and I cannot stand for that. That is just baloney, and it affects a lot of creators that are either just doing this out of a hobby and a love for the game, but also either just getting paid and this is their only job, and you're threatening people's jobs here. So with that out of the way, thank you guys so very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and as always, keep gaming.
It was the equivalent of when Kendrick sang the song at the Super Bowl and everybody was paying attention.
True.
That's what DJ Snow did.
DJ Snow just like, yeah, he's kind of the only reason this became like a thing in the first place if you think about it. You know?